Hey everybody, it's Nateanah, and this is University of Mommying, where we cover lifestyle, fashion, hair, travel, all the things. All things mommying. University of Mommying, right? You're going to catch me this year every week on Thursdays, so make sure you hit the bell to subscribe, like, comment, and tell me what you want to see from me this year. I'm here for it. We're going to have a beautiful year. January is off to a great start. My birthday's this month, and we're going to have some fun, okay? So today, I want to talk to you guys about a couple things, well, a list of things that I'm doing differently this pregnancy. I'm doing differently, I'm feeling differently, things that are different. I'm just giving it to you raw, okay? A lot of you wanted more tidbits and insight on how baby is doing, how I'm doing in this pregnancy. So I wanted to share just a few things that were different, are different, have been different with this baby versus with Kinsley Bell, okay? Number one, we have found out the gender. For those who don't know, in our first pregnancy, and excuse me, I may be out of breath throughout this video because that is a part of pregnancy. So, excuse that. But we have found out the gender. The first time around, we did not find out the gender. Well, my husband found out at 20 weeks last time. I waited until the birth. And I swore up and down it was a boy, and obviously here's Kinsley. So, this time we found out pretty early. We found out at our, well, really the first time you could find out. So the first blood test that they could take where they could identify the gender, we found out. And stay tuned for what we're having, okay? I would love to see what you guys think I'm having. So put that in the comments below. On top of finding out the gender, we have selected a name. The last time we had like 5 girl names, and then if it was a boy, it was going to be a junior. So that was super easy. But we really didn't name her until kind of the last couple weeks of the pregnancy. And if it was going to be a girl, and I had already sworn up and down it was a boy. I had boy clothes packed in my suitcase. I had a girl outfit, but it didn't really fit. It was too big, and it was kind of just a last minute purchase just in case. And she ended up being a girl and couldn't fit her outfit. So we've picked a name. Number 3, I'm not buying a bunch of stuff. I saved almost everything from Kinsley, and so I'm going to pick and choose from that what I could hand down. I handed down a lot to my nephew because I had so many neutrals. And a lot of more leaning toward boyish clothes in the beginning because I thought I was a boy. And so I had a lot to hand down. So hopefully those will get handed back. And I gave to my girlfriends who had girls after me. And so I'm going to pick and choose through Kinsley's clothes, her sneakers, her whatever, to see what I'm going to pass down for this child. I'm really trying hard not to say if it's a boy or girl, if you can tell. Number 4, I am staying more active in the gym. I am navigating COVID and trying to safely go to the gym in the mornings. So I go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning twice a week. And then I am part of an online community that does workouts twice a week as well. So that gives me 4 workouts a week. It gives me energy. In the beginning, I was lackluster. You know, that first trimester is very tiring and very energy consuming. And so when I was able to work out some more, I did. Number 5, more self-care. More self-care. The first time that I was pregnant, I just ripped and ran. I'm still ripping and running, but I'm self-caring too. I am giving my belly extra rubs. I am really into my skincare. That's actually something that has been different, not on my list, but skincare. I'm going to do a whole video about that, pregnancy skincare, and how it's been different for me this time. I've had more hyperpigmentation after breakouts. And so I've been working through how to deal with that. So I've really been into my skincare and trying to make sure that I'm not wearing too much makeup. I guess let's go ahead and make that number 7. Number 6. What number are we on? Number 6. My skin routine. That's something that's different. I might as well throw that in there. It wasn't planned, but we put it on there. So yeah, hyperpigmentation has been coming through on this, and you can't use a lot of the products that are out there. So I did go to the doctor, and we had a discussion of what could be used, what couldn't be used, and so that is something that I am dealing with this pregnancy. Number 7, asking for more help. Asking for help, period. So the first pregnancy, I worked up until 5 days before giving birth. She came a little early, so I was a little irritated about that because I thought I was going to have more time because I just knew she was coming late. So I worked. We had a lot of people leave my job towards the end of my pregnancy, so I was overworked. And still just didn't want to ask for help because I was a first-time mom and I wanted to do it myself. I wanted things to be as I wanted them to be. And I think this time I'm just less particular about perfection and having an idea of how I think things are going to be, because I know now, after having one, there is no perfection in motherhood. There is no perfection in giving a baby. Even your birth plan, you could have it one way and then it goes another. So I am asking for more help. I am having friends come over, like I mentioned, going through the clothes. I'm having friends come over to help me go through 3 years of clothes to see what can be handed down to baby number 2. Number 9, I will be treasuring maternity leave. I'll be treasuring it because I know how quickly it goes. I'm also going to be trying to extend it. My last job, I am in a new position at a new firm. And my last job, I was given 16 weeks. At this job, it's 12 weeks. So that's already a month cut off less. And so I'm going to try to do my best to see what the state of California can offer me to extend my leave, because 3 months is just so little to leave my baby. So already sad about it. So I'll be working on that. I don't know what number we're on no more. Number 10, I'm gonna say number 10. Number 10, I'm trying not to stress. I was tried and true today. I got very stressed today. But overall, I have done a very good job of keeping my stress level at a minimum. I'm not a highly stressed person. I'm not quick to anger. Pretty even keel. And so even with the extra hormones, I do a pretty good job of just kind of like finding a way to zen myself out when someone irritates me. So yeah, that is a big one. And I say this all the time, but my husband got on my nerves that first pregnancy. And as you can see, my baby looked just like him. So really just trying to stay centered so this child can look like their mother. Okay? Number 11. We're not doing birthing classes this time. 1, there's COVID and Omarion is dancing all over the place. And 2, I'm not even really sure what birthing class I would want to revisit. Maybe the breastfeeding class if there's new developments or new ways to do things, but I feel like that's a trial and error situation. If I need latching assistance, I can always speak to a lactation specialist while I'm in the hospital and thereafter. We have Kaiser, so they're pretty good about offering those type of services. But other than that, I feel like we got it down. Kinsley's still alive, so we must be doing something right. Okay, number 12. This time around, I bought some maternity clothes. I think it's just different being pregnant in the winter versus being pregnant in the summer, because this baby is due in the spring. So my wardrobe options have been all throughout this winter, and the clothes just don't fit comfortably. And I was all about comfort. I have been all about comfort this pregnancy. So I did purchase some maternity clothes. I am going to do a maternity haul and show you guys some of the pieces that I got. Some maternity, some not maternity, but what I bought versus the last time. I just wore a lot of summer dresses because I could get away with that. There was extra room. They were flowy. They weren't hot. And I could get away with it. So I miss being pregnant in the summer. Now that I think about it. Anyway, number 13. And this is a big one. And I think this is going to be the last one, unless I come up with something else. I'm less offended by advice. I'm almost like yearning for advice because I feel like going from 1 to 2 is a lot. I already take on a lot. I work a full-time job. I own a business. I am doing YouTube. I am trying to grow my Instagram, my social media platforms, and monetize. And so I feel like going from 1 to 2, I need all the advice there is. Whereas the first time, it's like you're trying something new, right? You're trying this motherhood thing, and people are giving you advice left and right, solicited and unsolicited, mostly unsolicited. And sometimes you can just get a little bit offended, like people assume that you don't know what you're doing. Or when you first have the baby and someone's like, do it like this, say it like this, do that, put the baby like this, put, whatever it is that they come up with, all these old wives' tales. Don't do that. Don't look over the baby's head. They're going to be cross-eyed. All those things can be overwhelming when you are pregnant, post-pregnant, and dealing with all these hormones. I think people really forget that mom has to go through a lot even after that baby comes out, especially too if you are also then on your journey of breastfeeding. And so I do think that people mean the best, but sometimes their approach does not come off great. But nonetheless, this time around, I'm open to tips, tricks, all the things, because I'm going to need it. That 12 weeks is going to go by fast. And we praying for 18 weeks. We praying for 20 weeks off. I mean, that might be pushing it. They might not want me back at that job if I take 20 weeks. But yeah, I think that, I forgot what I was saying. That's another part of pregnancy, forgetfulness. But anyway, all in all, I'm open to advice. That's where I was circling back around the bend. I'm open to more advice. I'm open to ways that mothers, fathers, parents are juggling work-life balance, their marriage with 2 children, their self-care with 2 children, and no matter the age gap. So Kinsley's 3, this baby will be born when she's 3.5. And I think that's a great age gap. I'm 10 and 12 years younger than my brother and sister. So I'm really excited to witness the relationship that they'll have. Anyway, we've gotten on into another topic. I feel like now I'm just telling you all my excitement and things that I am anxious about with this pregnancy. And haven't really had a chance to think about. I feel like I'm telling you guys live. Like this is more like a diary entry. So that's where we are. Those are the things that are different this pregnancy. This baby has been really good to me. Kinsley was really good to me. So I'm happy that that was not something that's different. My energy is still wonderful. And I'm going to hold on to that as long as possible because trimester 3 is around the corner. We're there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't blab too much and get off on topic, off topic, whatever the word is. My thoughts and things are all over the place. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me what you want to see more of. I am an open book. I want to share as much as I can. And that's it. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next week. Every Thursday. See you guys.